See
We are live.
when we are live.
Hello,
We are
YouTube.
live. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Are we live?
It's not yet, but we are like normally 20 seconds behind.
There we go. Now
There
I've
you
got
go.
the little play on the screen. So, yes, that's our indicator that we are live. We are live. Hello, pandas. Hello, audience. I hope
Hello.
everyone's doing well on this sunny Tuesday evening. It's Zoomdown Season 5 and it's Episode 5. So, just a quick recap on what's happened so far. uh, my Baldy brother, Stevie G, he came along and won 3 games, but then he was defeated by the co-Tunbridge Wells champion MSR, who then breezed through his 4 opponents and became our first tetrachamp of the series. So we ended up with 2 new contestants. That was Bradders and Mouse, aka Little Panda. And so that's how we've ended up with today's games. So first game, game 1, will be Mouse against Elliot, my good friend. And the winner of that match will play against our slightly bigger panda, who will, I was going to say, reveal himself for the second game, which sounds a little dodgy, but yes, we will find out who that is for the second game. So, welcome everyone. First things first, I'll check in with my DC buddy, Beachy. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, yeah. Hopefully the conundrum in any of these games is going to be not going to be apathy. But yeah.
You're never going to forget that, are you?
No, never going to forget. That's the highlight of Zoomdown. Yeah, today is a year since I got my beautiful doggy Teddy, which has flown over. Can't believe that. He's still as much of an arsehole as he was the day we got him, but yeah, that's the whole year gone.
Aw.
We've got a little stat of the day here from Pseudonymous8128. Have I pronounced that word right?
It's fine.
Yeah. The word deacons has been declared as many times on Zoomdown as words beginning with X, Y, and Z and 3-letter words combined. So there we go. I just thought I'd read that out because it kind of goes missed.
There's only one person with shoulders that broad who that panda can be. It's Susie Dent. We've been rumbled.
That's
Damn it.
yeah.
Our numbers queen, Rach, you okay today? Second week in the new job?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks. Yeah, finally getting into the actual programming side of it at work now. So yeah, really good.
Nerd. And the new car from yesterday as well.
Still not stored it yet. I'm still over revving it, but I've not stored it.
Yeah, diesel to petrol. It's always going to happen. So, Mouse, looking
It's
forward
me.
to the game. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've got a slightly higher chance than I usually do when I play Elliot because Elliot seems to have not thought about Countdown in the last year or so due to actually being successful, which means that he has a very interesting grasp on the dictionary change. Gotta say, it was one of my favorite Apterus moments, like 2 months after the dictionary change came in, where Elliot just walks into Apter like, "Where's all my words gone?" Um, so yeah, but
Oh,
always fun to play L, and I'll do my best.
of course you will. We know. And yes, Elle, how are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, very good. Looking forward to a good battering at Tom's hands today.
And then we're going to play some Countdown. Nice. Cool. Panda, we won't get you to speak because it'll give away that you are in fact Susie Dent, but it's a pleasure to have you here. And yeah, looking forward to you getting involved in game 2. But anyway, that's
Okay.
enough for the chitter chatter. Let's Beachy, what were you going to say?
I'm just saying, people in the comments are saying, is this the Masked Singer? Okay.
Oh, that was awful, that
If-
wasn't it?
If anyone guesses who the panda is, you can win my Countdown teapot. All right? Anyway, that's enough of me.
Thank you.
That's brave.
Yeah, wow. Don't say that. Maybe we'll collect everyone's names who actually guesses correctly, and then we'll pick one out of a hat, and then that person can nominate a charity, and I'll give money to that charity. Let's go with that rather than you giving up your teapot.
That's good.
But-
yeah.
Anyway, let's get into game 1. It's Mouse versus Elliot, and round 1 is letters to be picked by Mouse. Good luck, both.
Yeah, good luck, Al.
Good luck, Tom.
What am I doing? Countdown. CV7, please.
DV7. All right, to start, we have D, U, and L, E, T, I, and C.
Val.
That's another E.
And a consonant, please.
And to finish, for round 1, it's V. Good luck both. 30 seconds. And that's your time. Mouse?
7.
Elliot?
7.
Mouse, what's your 7?
Gone for lucite.
Lucite. L?
Ductile.
And ductile.
That'll
Lucite
work.
and ductile. 2 very nice words. Beachy, any advance? Probably not, but what we got?
Yeah, those 7s are absolutely fine. Would help if I added the scores on. There was a single 8 there, which was eductive. ED.
Chicken
EDUCTIVE. It's a derivative of educe, which means to bring out or develop, or to infer from data. So there we go. That is the single 8 on offer.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the max game in the toilet
Yeah,
already.
my time's wasted.
Adam
Terrible.
Latchford, Pseudonymous, and Silas Peck all got eductive. So well done there. Good spot. 7 apiece. End of round 1. Let's move into round 2. L, it's your letters, please.
Can I have 3 consonants, please?
You can. D, R, and S. One for the F1 fans.
Another one as well.
Okay, that's T,
3 vowels.
O, A, and U.
Another vowel.
Another O.
And consonant, please.
And to finish, a G. Best of luck. And that's time. L,
7.
Mouse.
I'll stick with 7 again.
L,
Dastor.
Dastor. Nice. Mouse.
I'll pronounce it as a certain vicar did in the Tunbridge final. Ragouts.
Rag
Ragoos.
Ragouts, ragoos, yeah. Both good, Beachy, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Ragout has not been taken out. There's also, Dastur is a chief priest of the Parsis in Indian English. But yeah, they are the only 2 7s, so.
Ooh, excellent work, chaps.
Ragouts.
That's more like it. 14-14 into round 3. And it's our current champ, Mouse, to pick numbers.
We don't have the dartboard. What's a fun thing?
We do. It's hiding behind the door. It's on. I put it on the wall. Like I actually drilled holes.
Oh,
Me
okay.
doing
Did you do
DIY.
that specifically so we'd have a better camera angle on it?
No.
No, it was just
you
we
can't
moved the
actually see
paper
it.
around.
Oh, okay. Well, we're using it anyway.
Yeah, go on, Rach. Do the honors. Remember, is it modulo 5 we're doing? So
Sure. I mean, last time we just did like Rachel throws until we get a number.
I mean, no one's going to be able to see or verify
Yeah,
this,
this
but right.
come up with a
That's
better
gonna
one
be
for
check. Where is that?
next episode. Good
Oh,
joke.
first time 6.
Okay,
6.
6 small, please.
there
Nice.
it is. Right, just before we start this numbers round, we're going to let you know that when it comes to doing the solutions, we're experimenting a bit with a virtual whiteboard. So bear with us if it's a bit
Hold on.
rubbish. Let
It's
us
supposed to
know.
be a surprise.
Maybe tell the host it's supposed to be a surprise. Right, let's pull out these numbers, Beachy. Your 6 smalls are 5, 10, and 3, 8, 6, and 1. And the target for this round will be 841. Off you go. Tricky. Mouse?
840 not written down.
L.
840 as well. Not very poorly written down, but
But written down
Big
nonetheless.
written down.
Right, are we ready with a whiteboard, Rach?
It's saying you can't open a whiteboard during a screen share.
Oh!
Has Beachy got the thingy open?
Technical issues.
Oh, that's dumb. Should
Does
I
that
just?
mean
I'm
I'll be
going to
ne-
say my solution now. So it,
Go for it, yeah, because it's not
I
written
mean,
down.
I
Let's
did
do
8,
it.
add 5, add 1 is 14, and then you've got a 6 and a 10 you can times it by.
Cool.
But
I did
obviously
6.
said that 20 seconds ago.
I did 6, add 3, add 1 for 10, multiply by 10 for 100, add 5, multiply by 8 for 840.
Very
Nice.
good. Right, we'll go to the backup whiteboard if the virtual one doesn't work.
Yeah, see if you can
but-
figure it out. Sorry, I just started.
No, that's all good.
Alright.
No, you're right. So, Rach, was it possible?
No, 840 was the best you could do.
Great work, chaps.
How many solutions? There were 22 solutions to get one away, and
Nice.
none particularly interesting.
The panda is
Wow.
nodding, so the panda got one away as well, I'm assuming, and so did everyone in the, well, not everyone in the chat, but a lot of people in the chat, so well done. Okay, 21-21 after 3 rounds. We move into round 4, and Elliot, it's your letters.
4 consonants, please.
Okay. S, D, L, and N.
3 vowels.
E, U, and O.
A vowel.
I,
And a final consonant, please.
and a final P. Off you go, 30 seconds. That's your time. Elliot?
9, I think.
Yeah, 9.
Mouse. Cool. L?
Unspoiled.
Unspoiled.
I was enjoying Elliot's face of like, surely this hasn't been taken out.
That's brilliant. Well done. 18 points apiece. Round of applause. Quite a few people in the chat too, so well done, folks at home. And yeah, Panda's nodding too, so Panda got it. Great work. Simple. Anything else, Beachy?
No, that was obviously the only 9. Fantastic. Few 8s. Unsoiled. Poundies. And delusion. Sorry, not delusional. Delusion.
I was hoping we'd get like a final, like a Z or an S or something, or D. Not D. No, never mind. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I can't.
Is Unicult still in, or has that been removed?
I think that's gone, but I was hoping because Nodulized and Friends have all gone. I was hoping for something that would be like a Nodulized 9 that Elliot could declare and get 0 for.
Wow.
Right.
As it turns out, 18 each, 39-39. Round 5. Letters. Mouse.
That's CV8.
Kenilworth.
Hey.
G, O,
I take
Z.
it your postcode doesn't work.
and E. B, no. I, N, and a final BG8, CV8.
No.
E, not final,
That's
sorry.
okay. It's a silly pick. Let's have a consonant.
And to finish, S. Off you go. Best of luck. And that's your time. Mouse?
8.
Elliot.
I'll go with an 8 as well then.
Okay, Mouse.
Ebenizers.
Ebenizers.
Exactly
Yeah,
the same.
cool.
Ebenizers. BG, what's the verdict?
Yeah, Ebenizer's is absolutely fine. Yeah.
Cool.
It means to make furniture look like ebony, or just make anything generically make black or dark. So yeah.
Nice.
I had when we did GCSE product design, I made a chair, and because I'd like banged it up so many times by like building it, Beatty's gonna cringe at this because he's actually good with wood.
No.
And because I banged it up so many times, I ended up just painting the whole thing black. So I guess you can say I ebonized it. That did not survive my mum's house move, that chair.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, Ebenizers, yeah, a few people got that. Alan, Fiona, Tyranno Dex, yeah, Ray as well. And yeah, David Hilton shouting out the Kenilworth Massive. So thank you, David. Cool. 47-47 into round 6. Elliot, it's your numbers pick.
Oh, 6 small.
Lovely.
Nice.
It's a day of 6 smalls. All right, here they come. 5, 8, and 3. 10, 9, and 1. Target for this round is going to be 278.
Why do we bother?
Off you go. Are we ending this round early?
I think about the viewers too. They may not have it.
I really hope they do.
It tells me actually to instantly saying why bother when you need like 4 numbers to do it.
All right, we've got some Zs. We've got 5 of the same smalls there. Interesting. I'm assuming you've both got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Formalities, Elliot.
10 by 9 by 3 plus 8.
I swapped some of the numbers around, but it should be.
Smashing. And apologies at home if you didn't get that. I was being a muppet. But 10 oh, Beachy behave, you got that. All right. 10 points each. 57, 57. Let's move into round 7, and it'll be Mouse to pick letters.
What's another good Coventry postcode? Let's do CV4.
CV4.
Where is CV4?
R,
Excellent.
A, V, and E.
Okay.
Panda's having a rave.
I'm going to do another CV4 and see if we can spell out another word.
Cool. L, A, M, and
Excellent.
E. Yay! Amazing.
A consonant, I guess.
A consonant to finish is S. Good luck. Off you go. That's time. Mouse.
A 7.
Elliot.
7.
Mouse.
Panda related. Reveals.
And Elliot. I'm assuming the same. Okay, very nice. Was there more?
There was no more. There were several 7s, one of which was several. Marvels. There was also Velas as well, which isn't particularly nice. A Vela in Australian and New Zealand English is a calf that is less than a year old, which has been fattened for slaughter.
Oh.
So, yeah, not particularly very nice. Nice in this game for the 7 points, but yeah, gloss over that.
Yeah. Not one for the vegetarians and vegans in the chat there.
Add the scores on.
Levers, reveals, marvels, reveals, yeah. Got those 7s as well in the chat. Very good. A 4 from Madam Latchford. Right.
Yeah.
Round 8. Elliot, it's your letters.
CV7 then.
Okay. R, E, and C, A, G, and U, and then M.
Consonant.
That's a vowel. R.
And another vowel. Why not?
And to finish, it's A. Okay, off you go. Okie dokie. Elliot
6.
and Mouse.
Yeah, 6.
Okay. Elliot.
Morga.
Morga.
I had
Nice.
camera.
And camera. Smashing. Camera was mine. Beachy.
Yeah. What was your word, Elias? Sorry.
Morga?
How do you spell that?
Maugre?
Okay, that is not there, I'm afraid.
Unlucky.
Right.
6 strikes.
Yeah. There were 4 6s, including Mouse's camera. There was Cure, if it's pronounced like that. Arguer and Murage. Murage. Oh, it's a tax levied for building or repairing the walls of a town. But yeah, sorry, Elliot, yours wasn't there, I'm afraid.
First invalid of the day.
Yeah,
Nice.
very unlucky. We have our first break in the scores. It's Mouse 70, Elliot 64. Okay, so we move into round 9, which is our third numbers round. And Mouse is picking, which
Rachel,
means he
get up
needs
and you hit 6.
dart throwing assistant again.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that.
This could be, I mean, I should just base like how much
What-
the hosts want me to win off what
What would
Rachel's
you like?
notes are.
What should we aim for?
I don't
Aim for anything.
Yeah,
Hey.
just hit the
I'm
ball.
getting good at this. I'm getting them first time. 3.
Cool.
Three
Yeah,
large.
that is nice.
Excellent
General
work.
dart
What do you think
strategy
the
is try and get a number.
So 3 large is the selection. We have 3 smalls, 10, 9, and 8. 3 big ones, 100, 75, and 50. And in this round, you will be going for 387. Good luck to you both. Off you go. Okay, Mouse.
8 not written down.
388 not written down. Elliot.
387.
Okay, right. Rach is ready with the board. So
Elliot.
Elliot.
I'm prepared to be doing this. So, sorry.
Right.
So I
Um,
can take it off you for the next round. I'll have a little scribble in the next.
Because I
next
put it
game.
on my iPad, thinking I
Yeah.
was doing the other. It's
Right.
more difficult.
387. Take it away, Elliot.
75 subtract 50 plus 10 plus 8 equals 43.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was an easier way. I did a long way to get to
And
that.
then multiply by 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then.
That's lovely.
Didn't see the 9.
Very good. Very, very
I'd
good.
like to do that.
10 points on the board for Elliot.
Mhm.
So that switches it over. And now Elliot leads by 4, 70 to Mouse, 74 to Elliot. Now, my original plan was to speak to the panda after round 9, but unless they have a voice changer, I think it'll be a bit of a giveaway. So I'm going to switch it over and speak to Elliot. Before I do that, one last plug for this coming Saturday's countdown in Stockport. I think Mark's already got 30 attendees maybe, so he's doing pretty well. But yeah, obviously if you can go along and sign up, he'd probably appreciate it. So yeah, off you go. But Elliot, a couple of things I'd like to talk to you about. They have been pre-approved, so there shouldn't be any nasty surprises. But yeah, you recently bought and moved into your house. So tell us a little bit about that.
I did, yes. So nice new backdrop makes a pleasant change from the ones that I had in the previous
The
Zoomdown.
walls of
It
books
must
and
be
Pepsi
said.
Max.
various little trinkets around. I would like to clarify to viewers that that picture is not, as people at work have thought, because I'm a staunch monarchist or a staunch Tory. That is actually one of the congratulatory cards sent out by the Queen's office, which is just a little bit of a collection that I like to have, which links to my hobby of researching our oldest people, as you well know. But yeah, it's very nice and peaceful. I will say that it's quite nice to get home after a long day and just sort of flop down, and nobody's necessarily going to nag you to do anything. But of course, the flip side of that is it means that a lot of the things that you thought did themselves don't actually do themselves. So you've got to kind of deal with those nowadays. Lovely people around here. We've got Derek who lives at number 2, who terrified me before, because it seems his preferred method of actually trying to get in touch with me is not to come and ring the doorbell. It's to actually take his extremely long walking stick and bash on my front window, which, to be fair, is quite effective as a technique for grabbing my attention.
1 second to interrupt. Sorry, can we pin Elliot while he's talking, just so the folks at home can see his card in more detail?
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
Just checking that in the chat.
There we go.
Anyway, carry on, Elliot.
Yeah, it is an effective method of grasping it, to be fair. I have kitted out the house with all manner of unusual things that everybody who walked into this house would definitely know it was mine, and people have definitely had mixed reactions to all the randomosities that I've got around here. You find that you're wondering how you ever managed to fit all of this into your room at your old place, because it just seems to keep expanding when it keeps being brought across. But it's very, very tranquil, actually, and I'm greatly enjoying it. And you must come and visit yourself at some point.
Absolutely will.
I was waiting to say, we've still not had our invite. Still not.
You have had your invitation. You've just not actually finalised a date yet.
Yeah,
Was I the first countdowner to visit your house, Elliot?
You may have been. Yes.
Interesting.
That's not an open invite to everybody, but
no, definitely not.
We will, check my sister's shifts over weekends, and when she's free, we'll pop up and come and pay you a visit. But we'll move on quickly. You mentioned your hobby, so the second thing I'm going to talk to you about is related to your hobby as well. So yeah, give us a little rundown on that.
Yes. So one of my hobbies is helping to maintain a website called Oldest in Britain, which aims to track the oldest living people in Britain, things like the oldest twins and critically the longest marriages. Now, that's something I particularly want to highlight at the moment, because the longest married living couple in Britain is currently a title up for grabs, because the one that we had noted as having the longest married and were living, one of them recently died. And we don't really know if we can confidently identify who the new title holder is. So if anybody's watching and you know of any particularly long marriages, past or present, then feel free to get in touch. We are trying to a sort of outreach strategy here. It probably needs to go a bit further than the Zoomdown audience, of course, but we're trying to actually work out who the new title holders there are. But check out the website. It's a very fun website. It's full of very interesting statistics. We have the oldest British person ever living at the moment, who will turn 116 in August, which is quite astonishing. Really, the last person from our Edwardian era. A few of you will have known this was already my hobby, but for those of you who didn't, that is generally what I spend my time doing nowadays instead of Apterus. And occasionally I venture out the house and do other things, but primarily just data for my job and data as my hobbies, really.
You're in the right place. We'll be moving on. Otherwise, I would ask you about tennis, because I know you're an avid tennis player.
Yeah,
but
do it in a game.
yeah, just one question from Andy Platt. How many years was it? I'm assuming the
it
longest marriage.
It was 81 and a half. The one that just died. They married on the 16th of November 1943, and it recently came to an end.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the way you phrase it makes it sound like they decided to get divorced.
It was a sort of involuntary divorce. Really, one of them decided to die, unfortunately, which wasn't very convenient for us.
Yeah, poor things.
Wow.
Well, thank you for talking through that. Very much appreciated. It's lovely to hear from you. And yes, we will definitely come up and visit the new house very soon. But I'm sure Panda is eager to get out of that mask. So let's crack on with the game so that we can reveal them to the viewing public.
I love this.
Cool. Okay, so let's move on. It's round 10. It's letters and it's Elliot picking.
Oh, CV7, please.
Okay, we have S O M A D, another O, and T.
Vowel
I,
and the final vowel.
and a final E. Good luck. Off you go. Smashing. 30 seconds up. Elliot.
8.
Yeah, 8.
Cool. L.
Atomized.
I'll go with moodiest then.
Cool. Sodomite.
Yeah.
Is what I had.
Sodomite, as Ronan might say.
Yeah. Atomized, moodiest, doomiest as well, and sodomite. Yeah, sodomite. Of course I'm reading this definition out because, well, it's mainly a person who engages in anal sexual intercourse. So there we go.
And let's move into round 11. Well done both. The scores are 78-82. Mouse. Letters.
CV9, please.
CV9, straight in. Here we go. S O N and E R I T O and R. Off you go. Okie donkey. Mouse.
I'm sticking with an 8.
Elliot.
Well, why not? 9.
9. Ooh, okay, Mouse. 8.
I'm gonna go with Snootier.
Snootier. Elliot.
You're probably going to tell me this is removed, but retortion.
Retortion.
Unfortunately, I am going to tell you that's removed because it's not there. Yeah, unfortunately.
Ah, lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dictionary change. It's battered quite a few people. But Beachy, was 8 the max?
It was the best, yeah. There was Rootsia and Intros. Intros is INTRORSE, and that means turned inwards. So there we go.
Okay.
In botany
Cool.
and zoology.
Pingu had a lift installed in his igloo. It's his newt riser.
Oh,
Yes.
Thank you, Stephen.
Love
Wow.
it. Very, very good. Okay, there are 2 letters rounds left. The first one is to be picked by Mouse. Mouse, off you go. No, it's not. It's Elliot. It's Elliot. Sorry. The arrow hadn't moved.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okie dokie. N, R, T, and C. E, O, and I.
Vowel
Another E.
and a final consonant.
A final P. Off you go. And that's time. L.
I think I have a real 9 now.
Mouse.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah. L.
Reception.
Yeah.
The same. This came up
Very.
in my audition, and I was panicking because I couldn't see past direction for most of it and didn't want to declare that on the phone audition.
Oh, fantastic. We had a nodding panda, got 9 as well. Fantastic. Looking in the chat, a lot of people got reception too. Yeah, fantastic. David Hilton's got an erection.
Wow.
Nice.
And I assume it's related to Countdown. But anyway, 104 plays 100, which is superb already, and probably what everyone expected. Let's go into the last letters round, actually to be picked by Mouse this time.
Bloody numbers in it. I don't bloody know. Yeah, CV7.
CV7.
I'm gonna go.
D, A, B, I, T, A, and S.
Val.
U.
And a consonant, please.
And to finish, it's N. Best of luck, both. That's your lot. Mouse.
7.
Elliot.
7.
Mouse.
Abstain.
Abstain.
That wasn't clear.
L.
Bandits.
And
Yeah.
bandits. Bandits abstain. Panda, hold your fingers up. How many did you get? I don't know what you're pointing at there. but
7.
There we go. 7. Yeah.
Wow.
Perfect. Cool. In the chat. Yeah. Bandits. Banditos. No, there's no way. Peachy.
Yeah, 7 was the max, as everyone's pointed out. 1 there was Indabas, which is INDABA. That's a South African English. We've had a lot of South African words come up, actually.
Yeah.
And it's just a discussion or conference, which we're having here.
Yeah.
There's also another one, which is Bindaz, I think it's pronounced.
Bindaz. Very nice.
Bindaz, yeah. BINDAAS. And that's from Indian English, and it means carefree, fashionable, and independent-minded.
Nice.
So yeah, 2
Very cool.
nice ones there. Both new on me.
Cool. 2 rounds left. 111 to Mouse, 107 to Elliot.
Oh, yeah.
Very
This
close.
would have been a lot more relevant if I'd. No, never mind. I'm stupid. Carry on.
Okay. Well, it's numbers, and it's Elliot to pick.
1 large, please.
1 large. Okie dokie. Your 5 small numbers are 8, 5, 3, 10, and another 3. And your large is 25. Target for this final numbers round will be 356. Off you go. Smashing. Elliot.
Yeah, 356.
Mouse.
Also 356.
Cool. Oh, take it away.
25.
Oh, yeah, we've got the board.
Oh,
Sorry. I can't work this with the iPad. Sorry, go ahead.
25 times 5, subtract 3,
Oh, wow.
is 122.
Can that even be read?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah.
Times 3, 366.
Yeah.
And then subtract the 10.
I did not expect to have the same method here, but that is what I wrote.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Lovely stuff. Smashing. Yeah, you can deliver the board during the mid-game break, Rach, and I'll have a little go at scribbling up here. But if it's terrible, then we'll find another solution in time for the next episode.
Oh yeah, get
You're
rid of the
doing
music and let me share the whiteboard.
Cool. Well, 121, 117. This is fantastic.
It's inevitable.
Before we go, yeah, got it, fine, good stuff. Right, so let's move into the last round. Let's do a buzzer test first. You should both have buzzers because I sent you the links earlier.
Where are they?
Need to move into the conundrum round. There we go. You should see them now.
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh.
That's Mouse. That's Elliot. Now bear with me 1 second.
Bear with me.
Goodness sake.
Okay.
I checked this multiple times earlier, but I'm still doubting myself that this is still a valid conundrum.
This panda keeps pulling my glasses down.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Are we both ready?
Yeah. Good luck, Tom.
Best
luck.
of luck, both. Let's reveal this crucial Zoomdown conundrum. Elliot on 2.3 seconds.
Serigraph?
Nice one.
Correct.
Well done.
Amazing.
Well done. Bravo.
Well played.
Fantastic stuff. Takes the game by 6 points. Mouse
Well done.
121. L 127. Beautiful.
Good luck, Dave. We did it for me.
I'm just
Oh well.
loading up my beautiful spreadsheet now to see if that's the highest combined score we've had so far this season.
It is,
Because I
Daz,
can't
yeah.
remember. Oh, nice one, Beachy. Thank
Sorry,
you.
I'm just in there now.
Cool. Excellent. Wow, yeah. Fantastic stuff.
Amazing.
Well played, both.
Yeah, great game, Elliot. I'll stay
Yeah,
on.
well
the,
played.
Pandering. You
Yeah,
can
please.
still play clearly.
Thank you, my dear. Yeah, please do stick around. Yeah, I'll probably have a chat with Mr. or Miss or Mrs. or MX Panda in the break. But Mouse, I may call on you as well for like 2 minutes
Oh.
to give us some random bollocks. But yes,
Well,
congratulations, El. Well done. You march on. And is it time for the Panda reveal? El, you will be playing.
You better not have got Connor Travers or Jack Worsley.
It is the one, the only Mr. Thumbs Up himself,
Hey,
James
Oh,
Robinson.
gosh.
Robbo, welcome. How are
Thank
you?
Oh, good, thanks.
Good. Fresh off holiday as well. Are you all refreshed and ready to go?
Yeah, definitely. Although I think my hair now needs a bit of a redo after putting that to
Where,
a lovely panda hat for about an hour or so.
where did you go?
I went to Whitby.
Oh, right.
Very nice.
Yeah, so not a nice local one, relatively speaking, but yeah, very nice.
not many pandas there.
No,
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mouse. You can fade into the background for a minute. El, you'll be player 1. Robbo, you'll be player 2.
Best of luck, both.
Let's
Thanks,
just, El, before we start, I'm just going to make sure that you've got the player 1 link so that we don't have any awkward waiting around later.
Sorry.
Let's have the awkward waiting around now. Clipboard, player 1, cool. And yeah, Robbo, I sent you the P2, didn't I? The web rack
Yeah,
page.
yeah. Well, I was
Hang
looking
on.
at it while I was in the panda hat, so yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You'll have to give me a second while I transfer this and WhatsApp to my
No
laptop.
problem at all.
Yeah, well, I'll just change shirt as well because I have got the lovely countdown shirt on. But
Yeah, and
I'll
just hang on. I'll add something as well.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. So while they're doing their thing, just one more shameless plug for Durham coming up in a few weeks.
Hey.
Yeah, it was mentioned in the chat as well.
Oh,
So yeah, it's on people's minds.
Just
But
gone
how
up
many
to
are you at the
32
moment?
now, one
Beach?
buzzing.
32.
Hang on.
Nice.
Oh, 8 goals.
Right, let's do a little test of this. Right, so I'm gonna have to hold that up higher. So test. There we go.
Yeah,
oh,
that
it's
looks
great. Yeah, cool. Cool.
stop.
Right. Let's rub out the testes. Cool. Right.
Oh, do you want something to wipe the board?
Oh, I just used the little eraser thing on top of the pen.
Okay, if you want me to do it that way.
Channel 4.
That sounded so judgy. You're like, I
Yeah,
really want to do it that way.
Oh, I love the Channel 4
Oh,
shirt.
fantastic.
That was brilliant. The original logo. I love it.
Be fair,
Yeah,
it's
that's
also
really good. I got it during lockdown a few years ago. It was just this website that does all these things. Same place you got that countdown shirt. Just got one. Also got one with the Krypton Factor logo as well, which is nice because that was great back in the day.
awesome. Well, that number on your shirt is probably the score I would get against Elliot if I played against him. So I'm sure you'll do a lot better than that. But
We'll see. But this is now my third time on a Zoomdown, and I almost think of a point as cannon fodder because my previous 2 matches were against players you might have heard of called Jack Worsley and Bradley Horrocks. So, so now I've got Elliot thinking, "Where's the white flag gone?"
well, you wouldn't be in this game if I didn't hold you like in that high of a standard. So obviously, I'm sure you'll be brilliant. And it was very close in the last game. So looking forward to another close game. But let's get on with it. Elliot, you're picking the first round. Let us know.
Good luck, Robbo.
Elliot.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okay. H, T, W, and D. O, I, and A.
Vowel.
Another O.
And another vowel, please.
And the final I. Best of luck, both. Here we go. Super duper. Round 1 done. L.
6, I think.
Robbo.
I think it's 6 as well.
Okay. L.
Hoodia.
Hoodia. And
Yep,
Robbo.
same.
Yeah. Okay. Hoodia. Beachy. I know I've had it in the past, but I don't know if it's been cold.
Yeah, sorry, just checking my mic was on there. It actually is. Yeah, hoodie is absolutely fine. H-O-O-D-I-A.
Sorry. I had Woodia, not Hoodie.
Oh, I thought that was an H. Oh, apologies.
No, it's a W. Sorry, I must clarify.
No.
I'll clarify.
Well, thanks for the honesty, Robbo. Woodia is not in, so really appreciate the honesty.
Just Woodsy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But unlucky there, Robbo. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah. I honestly thought you said Hoodia as well.
Yeah, fair play, Robbo. Fair play.
Hoodia, like Elliot declared, it's there. It's a cactus-like succulent plant native to southern Africa. Another southern African-related word. There was also tawhid, I think it's pronounced. In Islam, that is the oneness of God. Yeah, tawhid, just to play the pronunciation.
Tawhid.
So that's T-A-W-H-I-D. Can also be spelled T-A-W-H-E-E-D. But yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Very good. Okay, so Elliot got 6 points there, BG. Cool. Thank you very much. And we move into round 2. Robbo, it's your letters.
Okay, can I have 4 consonants, please, BG?
R, T, D, and G.
We'll have 3 vowels, please.
E, A, and E.
Another vowel, please.
I.
And consonant, please.
And to finish, it's P. Off you go. Okay, end of the round. Robbo.
8, I think.
8. Elliot.
I'll go with an 8.
Okay, Robbo.
Gated.
Gated. And
Yeah.
gated. Lovely.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yep. Anything else?
Yeah, the other one was pargeted, Pargeted. And as a verb, a parget means to cover with plaster or mortar that typically bears an ornamental pattern. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Lovely. In the chat, when I wrote test, Fiona wrote Ickles.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, we had 7 7 7s. Yeah, a couple of people got the 8s, so well done if you got the 8s. But that's end of round 2. L14, Robbo 8, and Elliot, first pick of the numbers.
6 small, please.
6 smallsies. Your 6 smallsies are 1, 10, and 3, 9, 7, and 1. Could be tough. Your target, 119. Best of luck. And that's time up. L.
Yeah, 119.
Robbo.
Yeah, 119.
L.
9 times 3, take 10, equals 17. And multiply by 7.
Lovely. Robbo.
Same principle, but different method. 10 plus 9 plus 1 minus 3 is 17, and times 7.
Lovely stuff. Rach. I forgot the whiteboard.
Oh no, I thought that. I looked up. I thought you were writing, and it just hadn't shown on my screen yet.
Somebody needs to remind me. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was simple
I mean,
enough.
Jesus, okay, there were 1, 2, 3, 12 ways of doing 17 times 7. I didn't even look at that. I just went for 12 times 10 minus 1, or 11 times 10 and 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were no
13 times 9 plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 10 points apiece. Nicely done. Elliot 24, Robbo 18, and Robbo, it is your letters.
Okay, 5 consonants this time, please.
5 consonants. N, V, D, another N, and M.
3 vowels, please.
3 vowels. E, another E, and O.
Have a consonant, please.
And to finish, it's R. 30 seconds. That's your time. Robbo?
Well, I've got silly 8, so I'll stick with my safe 6.
Safe 6. L?
I'll stick on the 6 then.
Okay. Robbo, what's your 6?
Vendor.
Vendor. Pair of vendors. What were you toying with?
Overmend.
I was toying with Emend or Envenom, and I'm sure one of them's probably there, but I don't know which has been removed.
I thought Overmen was in, but maybe I'm talking rubbish. Overman, maybe. Beachy?
Yeah, Envenom is one of the 7s that's on offer.
Ooh, lucky.
Overmen is there. Overmend is not, so good job not to risk the 8.
Yeah.
How did you both miss removed? Considering all of our valid selections because they've been removed from the dictionary, and then you missed that.
Why they're not removed, to be honest.
Another 7 there was modern, modern plus E, which is relating to a popularization of the Art Deco style. I kind of should have known that, but yeah, I didn't. It's marked by bright colours and geometric shapes. But yeah, that was one of the 7s.
Speaking of words that you probably should know because it's something to do with your profession or hobby, one of our future contestants, if she comes on, is great for that. I'm going to talk to her about it. But yeah, she never spots the words that are anything to do with her profession, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, I don't want to spoil who it is. So, anyway, L30, Robbo 24 into round 5, and it's letters to be picked by Elliot.
4 vowels, 3 consonants, please.
Oh, mixing it up. A, U, E, and another E, S, R, and D.
Another vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
And an N to finish. Best of luck. That's time. Elliot.
8.
Robbo.
8.
Elliot.
Reasoned.
Yeah. Robbo.
Undersea.
Undersea. Lovely.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, there were the 2 hits on offer. Nothing else.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well done.
Fantastic.
Good stuff. 38-32. If people don't want to hear football spoilers, put your fingers in your ears. But for those who are interested, thank you, Adam Latchford. England are 1-0 up against Senegal. Worldie from Harry Kane, apparently. So, enough football for now. And round 6, numbers and Robbo. These are yours.
Let's go 2 large, please.
2 large. Okay. 4 smallsies, 7, 3, 2, and 8. Your 2 larges are 50 and 75. Target for this round will be 655. 655. Off you go. That's your lot. Robbo.
655.
Elliot.
Yeah, 655.
Cool.
Remember
Robbo.
the whiteboard?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the reminder. Yes. Amazing. Right, let's not mess this up. Right, Robbo, go for it.
Okay. 75 times 8 is 600.
Yeah.
And then add the 50, the 3, and the 2.
Look at that. Lovely.
Oh, the pluses
Nice.
go the other side.
655. Shush. All right, Elliot.
Controversial.
75 plus 7 equals 82.
Yeah.
Multiply by 8 for 656.
Yeah.
And then 3 minus 2 for the 1.
Cool. Lovely. Very nice. That was fun, actually. I enjoyed that. But now I do kind of need something to clean it up with. So.
Oh, God.
Exactly what I said. The whiteboard eraser is too thin. It's too small if you're doing a whole board.
2 sides to it. It'll be fine. Right, 10 points apiece. Well done.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Midi. Cool. So, as we move into round 7, it is Elliot 48, Robbo 42. Elliot, your letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okay. T, J, K, and W. E, A, and another E.
Consonant.
R.
And a final consonant, please.
Lastly, S. Off you go. And that's time. Elliot?
I'll stick on 7.
Okay. Robbo?
Just to stay in it, I'll stick on 7.
Okay. Elliot.
Retakes.
And Robbo?
Sweater.
Good 7s. I was thinking tweakers.
Yeah, right
Same.
as well.
James was as well.
Yeah, Tweakers is there for 8. That is the only one. But at least it makes no difference to the scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Little
few
speakers.
7s. Sweater, weakest. There was a nice 6 there that I looked at, which is Arete. It's Arete, and that is a sharp mountain ridge. It's one of them
Very
that just
nice.
stood out to me.
I
Excuse
think
me.
it's so as tweakers. I either thought of a tweaker as something to do with drugs, or I'm sure there's little speakers like you have in your car that were tweakers as well. I think, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not the definition dude. So
Yeah, as a verb, it means to twist or pull. It's actually got 3 separate definitions. Improve by making fine adjustments, or in US English, become or cause to become agitated or excited. Typically from taking amphetamines. So yeah, you were right, Daz.
there you go. Okay, cool. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, into round 8. Elliot 55, Robbo 49. Robbo, it's your letters.
Okay, 5 consoles again, please.
Okie dokie. N, L, B, P, and S.
3 vowels, please.
O, U, and E.
And let's have a 4th vowel, please.
The 4th vowel is O. 30 seconds. James Robinson.
7.
Elliot Miller.
7.
Cool. Robbo?
Pueblos.
Pueblos. Nice. Al?
Unspool.
Unspool and Pueblo. Ooh, lovely words. Assuming they're both valid, Beachy.
They're absolutely fine, yeah. Pueblos and spool. There was also unloose and blouson. I don't know why I'm saying that in a French accent, because it's a blouson is just a short,
Blouson.
loose-fitting jacket, a diminutive of a blouse. So
Okay. Yeah. By the way, from earlier, it was curari, not curare. It's
yeah,
curari.
yeah. I did listen to the
Right.
pronunciation afterwards, but yeah.
Yeah.
See, Robbo, I'm known on this show to mispronounce the
Yeah.
words.
I know.
To be fair, I didn't know. So yeah, that's
You
good
only
to
said
know.
it the same way I would have, Beach. It's fine. We're not
Yeah.
posh enough, clearly.
We need to be more learned. Right, 62-56 in favour of Elliot. 3rd numbers round of this game, and it's going to be picked by L.
6 small again, please.
Smash in. 9, 6, and 6. 4, 8, and 2. You're going to be going for 788. Best of luck. Cool. Elliot.
I think I've got it, but not written down.
Ooh, okay. Robbo?
No, nothing. No, sorry.
Nothing. Okay, Elliot, let's go for it.
Right. 9 times 8 takes 6 for 66.
Mm-hmm.
6 times 2 for 12.
Yeah.
66 times 12 for 792.
Yeah.
And then subtract the 4.
Lovely. Well done.
Smash in.
Sorry, I
Amazing,
just
Elliot.
spotted your board.
Great stuff. Well done, Elliot. 10 points. Beautifully done. Extends your lead. It's now 16. we'll pause there and we'll have a quick chat to Robbo, our panda man. Have you recovered from being inside that mask now?
A little bit, yeah. You can see, nice, got a nice rosy complexion now. I think you can see, but yeah, yeah, I'm okay. Luckily, I have my good drink to put under the little flap that you got at the front there. You can just have a see there. You see there you go.
Beautiful, lovely. Yeah, there's probably one thing that I'll talk to you about that I know you love most, and it's Huddersfield Town. So yeah, what are you thinking for this coming season?
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be much better than the end of last season because it was just a complete, well, shit show, I think it's fair to say. I hope I'm okay to say that, but still, yes.
You've said it now.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But I think most of us at the start of last season were hoping we were going to have at least a good shout for automatic promotion. Obviously, we knew there were going to be some tricky teams. Obviously, Birmingham and Wrexham have both spent yonks, and obviously they're both got up automatically, so the point was proven. But I think we were surprised after the midsection that some of the teams stuck around because we thought Wickham, I thought we were going to drop off, and I think especially with Mark Mills as well, he didn't think Stockport were going to survive the chase, and they both did. So there you go. And then I think, obviously, oddly enough, we actually kick-started Leighton Orient's season because we played them at the end of November, and they were just horrendous, and we won easily 2-0 at their place. And then the last day of the season, of course, they smashed us 4-1. So and if it wasn't for that free kick, they might have gone up in the playoff final. So who knows? But so we're going to have to keep an eye on them next season. But if we can get the right players in, I've literally just been told we've actually signed a player in the last hour. So hopefully we can boost our defence. But our problem is we have too much dead wood in the season. And luckily, most of those players are now gone now. I think they were out of contract. And hopefully we get these new players in. They can gel nicely and hopefully a good promotion charge.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I think last season was just a bit of an anomaly, wasn't it? Yeah, with Wrexham, obviously the amount of money and the attention on them, they were always going to challenge strongly. And yeah, Birmingham have got the Tom Brady money behind them as well. So yeah, it was always going to be tough. But yeah, maybe this season it'll be your chance. Hopefully we won't be coming back down. I'm a Leeds fan, for those who don't know. We won't be coming straight back down and playing you again in the Championship next season. But I honestly think, yeah, there's a massive gulf between the established Premier League teams now and the teams that go up in the Championship. So I think we'll be very, very lucky to stay up next season. So
yeah.
Hey, at least you went up this season and weren't robbed in the last second.
Oh, you weren't robbed. Like you were robbed against Man United. You weren't robbed against Sunderland. They were just like, yeah, last second. So they just kept at it. It wasn't like when Man United robbed you.
Yeah, Man
U
U was
talking about, but
yeah, that was annoying. Right in the last minute, conceding a goal and going out, the buggers.
Yeah, but we've been paying attention to certain Facebook groups when they complain about Colin Murray talking too much about football and sport in general. So we'll move on quite quickly. Cool. So Elliot 72, Robbo 56. It's letters, and Robbo, this is your pick.
Okay, let's go 5 contests again, please.
Okay. We have R, N, S, R, and T.
3 vowels, please.
E, O, and A.
And another vowel, please.
And to finish, it's I. Best of luck. Right, Robbo.
9, I believe.
Elliot.
9.
Yeah, Robbo.
Serration.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Well done. 18 points each. I'll give you a round of applause.
Yay.
Even though, yeah. Players of your standard pick that out within like a second. Mouse, you need to whip out your panda as well. That's not a euphemism. Many people getting the 9 in the chat. If I scroll back up slightly,
I forgot I was muted. Yes, hello.
Yeah. Fiona T, that picture behind him is worth 20 million. I'm assuming I was going to duck down then. I'm assuming you mean my sunflowers. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, and now I've messed with the camera. I'm going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. There we go. Oh, that's almost identical. Yeah, love you too, David Hilton. But yeah, lots and lots of people got the 9 there. So
Would you
very
guess
well
that
done.
picture was a jigsaw puzzle?
You're not supposed to say that. It's an actual painting. Promise.
I wanted to know. It's cool.
Is that actually a
So-
jigsaw?
Yeah, that's one of the jigsaws I
Oh
did.
wow! It does. Yeah, I didn't realise
Yeah,
that.
That's really good. I like that.
Sorry.
Very cool. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. For anyone who didn't get the 9, there were quite a few 8s. Similar to the other selection, actually, we had in the other game. Intros was there to turn inwards, restrain, notarize, that kind of thing. But yeah, obviously the 9 takes it.
Cool. Before we move on to the next round, I don't know if anyone's actually been keeping a record or paying attention, but for sorry, Adam Dexter, that's Oxfordshire money, that is. Whoever guessed correctly that our panda was Robbo, drop your name in the chat. I'm not going to go back and check it, so if you want to cheat, that's fine. We'll do a quick draw at the end, and then whoever's name gets picked out, pick a charity, and yeah, I'll donate some money. So just for a bit of fun.
I'm assuming there
now-
were plenty who guessed you as me, but there we go.
There were a few I saw, yeah.
Yeah.
So, right, someone keep an eye on the chat so I don't have
All
to ask again in
proceeds
2
will go
rounds.
to Adam Beach Design. Anyway,
Oh dear.
As long as it comes
Right.
out of Daz's account and not the joint account.
anyway,
Wow. Right, L, your letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels.
C, L, T, and V. I, E, and another E.
Vowel
U,
and another vowel.
and a final E. Best of luck. Off you go. That's time. Elliot,
8.
Robbo.
8.
Elliot, what's your 8?
Elective.
Yep, same.
Down a little bit. We trust you, but yeah, there.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I saw
I'm
it come up.
assuming you were picking for that last day.
I was picking to block Lucite, to be honest, which I wouldn't have got if Tom hadn't declared it.
Fair enough.
yeah, it's a nice word to use, the 3 E's, but yeah, elective is the single one. Lucite obviously is there as well.
Elective is like a chosen subject at university, right? Like,
Yeah,
where
it's got
you
a few
draw
meanings related to working by means of election. In a medical sense, it means chosen by the patient rather than urgently necessary. So surgery or medication, stuff like that. Yep, that's all from me.
Cool. That's all from you.
That's all from me.
Right, 98-82, so still 16 the gap. 2 letters rounds left. Robbo, you're picking the first of them.
Yes, right. Dear. 5 points again, please.
Okay, we have G, S, L, another G, and N.
Oh dear. 3 vowels, please.
U, O, and O.
Oof. No, another vowel, please.
Final vowel, which is A. 30 seconds. Penultimate letters round over. Robbo,
7.
Elliot.
I think a 7.
Okay, Robbo,
Lagoons.
L.
Agonus.
You spell that, please.
Agonous.
Agonus. Okay. B. Beachy, what's the verdict?
I nearly put 7-all there because I thought Elliot was going to go with Lagoons, but yeah, it's not there, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Unlucky.
Yeah, Lagoons was the only one.
The only
Well
7.
played, Robbo.
Yeah, good spot there, Robbo. Well done. 7-0, and that brings you back in striking distance with a palindromic score. Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, lagoons, lounges. What Russian prisoners say, gulags, no. Fantastic, Andy Platt. Cool. Final letters round.
Oh.
Elliot 98, Robbo 89, and Elliot, these are your letters.
3 vowels and 3 consonants, please.
Okay. O, E, and A, M, H, and S.
Consonant,
D,
another consonant,
L,
and another consonant.
and to finish, it's Z. Good luck. And that's time. L
7.
and Robbo.
7.
L, what's your 7?
Shoaled.
Shoaled.
Yep.
Robbo.
Yep. Same.
Shoaled as well. Up a little bit.
Yep.
A bit more. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Super.
Yeah, was the only one.
105. Sorry, Beachy, go ahead.
Sorry, no, it was the only one. Shoaled. SHOALED. Quite a few 6s. Hazels. Haloed, Halos, Damsel. But yeah, that Shoaled was the only one.
You're a rubbish beaver if you leave damn holes.
I thought you were talking to me there.
Shout out for Oldham there.
Old ham.
I thought you were talking to me saying I had a rubbish beaver or something. I'm thinking, what? Anyway.
Shalommed. Yeah, 777. Most people here don't have small heads. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, it's still a 9-point gap. Elliot 105, Robbo 96. And Robbo, it's your numbers.
I'll take the chickens away out of 1 large, please.
The chicken's way out. I like it. Okay.
Last game.
Small numbers are 8, 2, 9, 10, and 3. And your large number is 50. Final target of this game, 945. Best of luck. Off you go. Thank you, Beachy. Love it. Right, Robbo.
945.
Elliot.
Yeah, 945.
Cool. Robbo, take it away.
Yeah, the boring way. Yeah, 10 plus 9 is 19.
Yeah.
Times 50 is 950.
Yeah.
8 minus 3 is 5. Take it away.
Smashing. Elliot.
50 plus 10 plus 3 equals 63.
Yeah.
9 plus 8 minus 2 equals 15.
Lovely.
63 multiplied by 15 is 945.
Love it.
Super.
Amazing.
Very good.
Wow.
We'll still try for the older virtual whiteboard because I think that will be fun, but that was actually quite enjoyable. So very good. Right. Before we move on, Daniel, I think, according to the chat, was the person who saw it was Robbo as the panda. So Daniel in the chat, please nominate your charity. Thank you. Right. One.
The pause on me added up.
He's
I'm on
really
my sympathy,
tight
thank
with
you.
these points, isn't he? Yeah, yeah. He likes to keep these points for himself. 115, 106 in Elliot's favour. Another crucial.
Yeah,
I
best
don't
of
know.
Elliot.
Best of luck, Robo.
In the
Yeah.
series. Buzzer test. That's Elliot's. Robbo. Perfect. Okay. And another test. Well, best of luck both.
Good luck.
Cracking game. Let's reveal this crucial Zoomdown conundrum. Elliot, 1.3 seconds.
Snake root.
Snake root is
Well,
correct.
yeah.
Well
Sensational.
done.
Wow.
Very, very good. Final score, Elliot 125, Robbo 106. So took him to a crucial there, Robbo. I think that's a
Well played.
solid performance there. Well done.
Thank you.
And Elliot marches on.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry if you're watching in chat. By the way, Adam, I'm gonna have to reschedule next week now as well.
Rach, what were you saying?
I was just going to say to Robbo, pseudonymous, it's Stephen Reed, isn't it? He's pointed out the good news is Robbo has beaten his scores from his other 2 Zoomdown games.
Yeah, although I think I'm right. I need someone to double check this. I think I've done 45 rounds over 3 games, and I think I've been behind in every single round. I've never been level or had the lead at any point in any of the 3 games I've played.
Oh,
Well, you're a fantastic player. No one can take that away. Daniel hasn't nominated a charity from what I can see, so if he doesn't nominate it by the time the live stream ends, I'll just give money to my own charity.
And I still you don't have to worry, because I would have had to come back on Thursday, wouldn't I? If I'd won. Yes, because on Thursday is the start of my favourite darts tournament, the World Cup of Darts, so I can look forward to that for a bit more now.
When is the next Zoom down? Is it Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yeah, this coming Thursday, so
right.
hopefully you're free.
Well, unfortunately not, because it's the work summer party on Thursday.
Oh dear. Are we gonna have to do like an interim champ like they do in the UFC?
Yeah, I might have to either drop out or whatever.
That's fine. I've got a backup match lined up, so if we need to bring you back on Tuesday to play your next games, we can do that. That's fine. And then we can carry on with the other ones after. It's fine. We'll make it work.
Happy with whatever. I mean, put Robo back in if you want.
No, it's fine. We can carry on. We'll make it work. So yeah, no worries. And Robert can't play on Thursday
they don't
anyway.
need any losers anymore. Just to put my hand back in this now. I can do that now.
Cool. Well, yeah, very well played. Both 2 cracking games again. They've all been really good so far this season. So let's keep it up. Andy Platts asked who is playing on Thursday. Well, are you okay there, Rach? Yeah, if Elliot can't play on Thursday and we're pushing his games to Tuesday, then Thursday will be a different lineup, and I'm not giving away any spoilers, so you'll have to tune in and find out. But yes, thank you for watching today. Thank you for playing. Okay, so Daniel said I may not be here on Thursday because I'm going clubbing as in going to a social club, but he still hasn't nominated a charity.
Is Anne Robinson old enough to do the social club?
So that ship has sailed. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully see you all again on Thursday. It's farewell from Dictionary Corner, Rach, Champion L, Loser Mouse, and the Panda. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye guys, thanks for joining. And we've ended.
What a load of bullshit!